Hello, little gym friends, and welcome back to our TLG at home series. My name is Mr. Brandon, and I'll be your instructor today. We are focusing specifically on our parent-child age group this week. That is kids who are 3 to 4 months. As we do each week, we always want to start by clapping our hands and singing our hello song. So if you have some shakers at home, or some drums, or your hands, you can clap or beat or sing along with us. Here we go, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. How do you do, everyone? How do you do? How do you do, everyone? How do you do? Oh, we come to gym for fun, and we get you on the run. How do you do, everyone? How do you do? Thank you, friends, for singing your hello song with me. Today's theme is Adore the Core. So we're going to be talking about all of our core muscles, our tummy, our back, our chest. Whenever you are developing your child's core, they're developing their core. They are building their balance and stability. Also, the core strength is important to all the development of our locomotor skills as well. All right, so today's sign is going to be bubbles. Can everyone show me bubbles? You want to make bubbles with your hand and watch them pop. That will be our baby sign for today. So any opportunity you get today to try to use that sign, try to use that with us. Now, you guys know my name is Mr. Brandon. I want to know what your name is. On 3, can you tell me your name? 1, 2, 3. Thank you for sharing. All right, now gym friends, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our activities today, but I want to make sure you have some things before we get started. The first thing, adults, that you will need is your child's favorite book. My choice for the favorite book today is gonna be Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Then you wanna make sure you have some balls. I have some tactile balls for tactile input. I also have one of our slow-mo balls. You will also need a beanbag or a pair of rolled up socks. I left my clean socks at home, so I bought a beanbag. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our warm up. I'm gonna set all these extra things to the side. Adults, make sure you establish a safe area for which you want your kids to join you at and participate. Remember, as we get ready to get started with our warm up, you are the best role model and opportunity for your child to learn. So make sure you're participating, and they can learn in a few different ways. They can learn by watching you, they can learn by participating themselves, or they can learn by listening and watching Mr. Brandon. Let's get ready for some fun. Go ahead and establish your safe area. Go ahead and get any extra things that you may need. And we're gonna get started with our warm-up in just a second. Whoa, I didn't see you there. Hello there, TLG families. We're getting ready to get started with our warm-up. Me and Sparkles may have started a little early with some twisting, but remember those rules that I gave you a little bit earlier in our open circle. Make sure you have no expectations and you're ready to have fun, okay? We're gonna go ahead and turn on our music. Make sure you've established that safe area, and let's develop our core.
Parents, did you know that your child develops strength from the center outward? In other words, they have to first have a strong core before they can have strong arms and legs. Muscles. Let's use and build our core right now. Wheelbarrow.
All right, so our wheelbarrow, remember you're gonna spot in the hips or the upper torso. Have them put their hands down. Remember, you wanna have the wheelbarrow all across the floor. We're strengthening those shoulder muscles, our tummy muscles, our lower back, our neck, keeping our head up. You can finish any wheelbarrow with a forward roll. Make sure you spot those hips go up and over.
Walk or run.
All right, if you have a non-walker, make sure you're spotting in the upper torso or under the arm to spot them to walk. If you have a walker, try to hold their hand or see if they'll walk or run by themselves. And Sparkle's gonna do a little running.
Freeze.
Uh-oh.
Your core muscles include the muscles of your abdomen, your back, your chest, your shoulders, and your gluteus maximus. Now let's do some sit-ups. Have your child sit in front of you in a straddle. Gently place your thighs over their thighs as you have them lie down. Grab your fingers to help pull them up. How many sit-ups can you do?
1, Sparkles. 2, you're doing great, Sparkles. 3, 4, don't forget to give them positive feedback. 5, you're doing awesome. 6, I'm so proud of you. 7,
freeze. A strong core will improve your child's ability to balance and maintain body control when they move.
That's right.
Galloping.
All right, so for our gallop, remember we want to step and slide, step and slide, step and slide, step and slide. For those advanced movers, adults try to hold those elbows and try to step and slide and gallop a little bit faster. Step and slide. Remember the front leg is the key. As long as that front leg is moving, that second leg will respond by coming right behind.
Freeze. Your child is using and building their core during simple activities like getting up and off the floor,
That's right.
repositioning their body to perform tasks, and other fun things like wrestling. Try getting on the floor and gently wrestling, rolling, roughhousing with your little one. Be playful and have fun. You gotta
All right, so Mr. Brandon's getting ready to wrestle with Sparkle, and that's going to be silly. But wrestling helps teach motor planning, like Mr. Randy was talking about. So get down and wrestle with your child every day, and have some fun with it. Sparkle off-rolls are great. Fun wrestling too. I got you, Sparkle.
Well done. Did you know that roughhouse play is considered a benchmark physical skill for 2 to 3-year-olds? Let's finish up with
milestones
one more
can be
walk
so
or
fun.
run.
All right, let's finish up with our last walk or run. If you're walking and running with your little one, you can hold them. Have them fly through the air. Remember, you can slide for those non-walkers. Developing that core will make them a walker.
Thanks for using your core.
All right, thank you parents for joining me and Sparkle for our warm-up. We're getting ready to transition into our group activity right now. Make sure you reset the boundaries for your child and where they're supposed to be. Make sure that they're watching you, and make sure you're being the best role model possible for them so that they can learn from watching you and doing it themselves. We'll get started in just a second. All right, welcome back, Little Gym families. As I told you before, we're transitioning now from our warm-up into our group activity. And this is going to be the activity which you will either need your beanbag or your rolled up pair of socks. All right, the name of our next activity is What Does? And we're going to be focusing on throwing and catching, and mimicking maybe some animal noises. All right, so remember, you've set the safe area for you and your child to play in. You've set the expectations. Remember, we're going to have fun. Adults, you're going to stay in that designated area and be a good example for your child at all times. So if they go and wander off, they can come back and join you, okay? Are you ready to get started? I'm ready to get started. We're going to get started in 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hi, Beastie Buddies. We're going to play with beanbags.
I got my beanbag. You got your beanbag or socks?
Can you put the beanbag by your ear?
Just like
and
this?
Try to throw it. Make sure you don't throw it at anybody.
Try to see if you can hold that beanbag up by your ear and throw it. Alright, remember we're not throwing at anyone right now, adults. You're just practicing throwing. So if you have a roll of socks, I want you to practice throwing too, okay? Doesn't matter which hand they're trying with. Let them try with both of them.
Freeze, my Beastie Buddies. Wow, it sounds like a kennel here. A lot of dogs. Could you throw the beanbag to your mom or dad, and could they throw it back to you?
All right.
Could you try that?
We're going to share our beanbags or our rolled up pair of socks and throw it with our mom or dad, okay? So not only are we going to focus on our throwing now, we're going to try to bring those hands together to catch, okay? Throw, catch, adults, make sure you're having no expectations of your little ones catching, especially our bugs and birds. We want to focus on them just following
wow,
and tossing.
Beastie Buddies, it sounds like a farm here, a farm in Australia where they have sheep farms so big you can't see from one side to the other. Do you think you could throw your beanbag up in the air? Throw it up? Could you?
Hey, watch this. Adults, if you have a bug or a bird, you're going to spot under the arm and have them toss the beanbag or the socks up. For those beasties and super beasties, you guys try to work on throwing that beanbag up. Adults, if they catch it, awesome. If not, give them praise for throwing that beanbag up and following along with us. Hey, you hear all those kitties?
My Beastie Buddies.
Where are they at?
I don't know what you call a cat farm, but it's not a kennel. But it sounds like a cat farm. Do you think you could put your beanbag on your head and go walk? Could you?
All right, we're going to try to see if we can put our beanbag on our head now. Adults, you can help your little one keep their beanbag on their head and see if they'll try to walk. Remember those non-walkers, you're still going to spot in the upper torso. Not only are we practicing our locomotor skills, but we're getting a little tactile input on our head. The phone's ringing. You picking it up?
Freeze, beasties. Hang on, I have to answer the phone. Hang on one sec. Hello?
Miss Amy?
This is Robin speaking. What?
Robin,
Randy?
I want to talk to
you.
Miss
Want
Amy.
the kids to go run with their beanbag?
What?
Okay.
Miss Amy doesn't like to
Go
run.
Would you?
Okay, Miss Robin told us to go run. Let's go.
The baby on the farm goes.
I'm coming in for a high five. Somebody meet me there. Somebody meet me there. Oh, thank you. I'm running with my beanbag. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hang on, kids. I'm going to get the phone. Hang on one sec. Hello?
Yes, Robin.
Robin speaking. May I help you, please?
Uh-huh. You called me?
It's Randy again, kids. He wants to know if you knew what animal.
Why did they call me on three-way?
Randy, thought you might know. Do you know what it is?
No, don't know.
Randy, hang on. I'm checking. I'm checking to see if they know.
Oh,
Kids,
no.
What is it? What is that animal? What goes?
What animal makes that noise?
Oh, Randy, they know. They know what it is. It's a pig.
Oink, 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 oink.
They are so smart. What can I tell you? Bye-bye, Randy. We'll see you later. Stop in.
Thank you to all of our friends for singing with me, Mr. Randy and Mr. Robin. Hopefully you guys had fun with that activity, identifying body parts, also working on some of our locomotor skills. We'll be coming to you next with our big 3 skills for today. Hello there, little gym families. This is Mr. Brandon here, and I'm coming to you with our full body 3 of the day. We have 3 skills that we're going to focus on just like we're in the gym. Parents, as you know, it's super important that you guys are role modeling and actively participating in the skills. That gets the kids motivated and ready to have fun and participate too. Our first skill today, I'm going to turn on a little background music, don't mind me. Our first skill today is going to be our fireman's carry. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your child, you're going to throw them over your shoulder like you're a fireman, and you're going to carry them and walk or jog through the house. All right? By putting them on the back, they are keeping their head and their neck up, and they're engaging their back and they're engaging their core. This is also going to strengthen the neck muscles, okay? So we got our fireman's carry. Okay, after our fireman's carry, our second skill is going to be our rock and rolls, okay? So what you want to do, adults, you're going to sit down in a tuck position. You're going to sit your child in your lap, and you're going to rock back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. By rocking back and forth, it's similar to a forward roll or a backwards roll or any other roll variation, which also works on spatial awareness and vestibular stimulation, okay? So once again, you're sitting in a tuck and we're gonna rock back and forth, back and forth. Thank you for trying that skill with me. And our last skill today is going to be our wheelbarrow into our handstand. And as we know from earlier, our wheelbarrows help strengthen our whole core from our tummy, our chest, and our back, and our shoulders, and our chest. Also the neck, rather than trying to keep their head up as we walk. So remember, adults, we're going to spot in the hips. They're going to put those hands down. The further you slide your hands up to their chest, the more help they have. The further you slide back, the less help they have. Once we do our wheelbarrow walks for a few, we want to swing up into that handstand where, once again, adults, we're spotting in the hips. Do not slide down to those feet. You don't want their legs to slide out of your hands. And then we're gonna come back down, okay? So that is our full body 3 for the day. We have our fireman's carry, our rock and roll, and our wheelbarrows into our handstands. Try those 3 skills a couple times. The more times that you go again, the better they will get. Thank you guys for joining us, and we're transitioning to our next activity. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you guys there. I was just trying to work on my throwing and my catching. We're getting ready to get started with a ball activity. And remember, whenever we're using balls, we're working on hand-eye coordination, foot-eye coordination, our tracking skills, and more importantly, having fun. So we have a song today called Keep Your Balls Clean that we're going to play for you guys today. We'll work on some bouncing and some catching. Adults, as we've been doing the whole time, remember to set the expectation for where you want your child to be at. Make sure you stay in that area so if they wonder, they have the opportunity to come back or they can watch you participating from afar. Are you guys ready? We're going to get started together. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for waiting.
Hi, kids. Please brush your teeth at least twice a day. And while you're thinking about that, please bounce and catch the ball.
All right, adults,
And catch the ball.
as we're doing any of our activities in our parent-child classes, remember your kids can learn from watching you. They can learn from participating with you or listening. So make sure when we're bouncing the ball, if your little one isn't bouncing yet, that you can either help them bounce the ball or you're bouncing it in front of them so that they can watch you. If we have any tummy timers at home, as you're bouncing the ball, they're keeping their head and their necks up, very similar to that fireman's carry that we were doing earlier. And they're strengthening their neck muscles and their core muscles. So learning comes in a lot of different forms. Who's having fun bouncing and catching? I am. I'm gonna bounce a little higher. Those beasties and super beasties, I should definitely see you guys bouncing that ball high. If I have any funny bugs trying this out too, I want to see you guys using those hands to catch.
Please don't forget to brush your teeth twice a day, okay?
That's right.
Now let's throw the ball up in the air and catch it.
So we're throwing,
and catch.
and we're starting with small tosses. As your child's get more comfortable, maybe you can have them do bigger tosses. Adults, remember, if you're tossing too, start with small tosses, then move on up to bigger tosses. You can also take the time to share a ball with a friend. Here, do you want to share with me? I'll switch with you. Here, you hold that orange one. See, I got a great one. I'm sharing with you. Make sure you're sharing at home too. We're still doing a good job of throwing and catching. I'm gonna throw it high. Woo. Huh. Might have hit the ceiling.
Freeze. Good.
Thank you, Mr. Robin, and thank you guys for playing with the balls with me today. All right, we're getting ready to transition into our bubbles now. And remember, that was our sign for today, okay? So I'm super excited to blow bubbles with you. Make sure you go get your bubbles and you're ready to blow with me too. I'll see you in just a second. It is the Bubble King reporting for duty. Hello there. I'm Mr. Brandon and I'm back. And remember I said we were gonna blow bubbles now. Now, with our bubbles today, we are going to still adore the core and blow bubbles all over our core body parts and see if we can try to catch them, okay? Adults, this is a great time to work on body recognition and also to have some fun with our bubbles. Okay, don't forget, use your sign. I'm gonna play a little background music so we can get in the mood for some bubbles. All right, we're gonna try to catch some bubbles on our belly first. Try to use my belly. Boop, boop, boop. Catch some bubbles on my belly. That's a big one. I'm gonna catch some bubbles with my chest now. Try to catch some bubbles with my back. Oh, caught some bubbles. Oh, I can also catch bubbles on my head. Oh, hey, Mr. Robin asked us to catch some on our knee. Let's see if we can do that. Catch some on my lower back. If I can do this. Catching with my back. There's my back, right here. Catching with my shoulders and my arms. Yeah, see if I can get my feet in here. Yeah, I've got my feet in there too. I can use my fingers, my pointer, my thumb, my pinky. Oh, let's see if I can catch one of my nose. Mary had a little bone, a little bone, a little bone. Mary had a little bone and it popped upon her knee. And thank you, friends, for catching bubbles with body parts with Mr. Brandon. We're getting ready to go to our closing circle now, so I'm going to put up my bubbles. I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you. Hello, little gym families, and welcome to our closing circle. We had a great time today with our sign bubbles and adoring the core. So remember, today in all of our warm-up and group activities, we're focusing on core development. The core doesn't just consist of the tummy muscles, but the chest, the shoulders, and the back as well. Our personal outside practice is to try to do some gentle roughhousing 2 to 3 times a day, as well as practicing our sign bubbles. Okay. Now for our group song today, we're gonna clap and sing along with a song called "This Little Piggy Went to Market." All right. I'm gonna play the music and you guys follow along and clap and sing with me if you know the words. Here we go. He went to market, this little piggy went home. This little piggy had roasty, this little piggy had none, and this little piggy cried wee, all the way home. Thank you, friends, for singing that with me. All right, as always, we're going to wrap up our closing circle with our goodbye song. So can you, friends, on 3, clap your hands and sing goodbye with me? 1, 2, 3. Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. Bye, bye, everyone. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everyone. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everyone. Oh, bye, bye, everyone. Bye, bye, everyone. Bye, bye, everyone. It's time to get a step and go. Thank you, friends, for joining me today for Adore the Core. Remember to like, share, and comment on the video. Parents, we love your feedback. We also love to see videos and photos of your kids participating in the TLG at home. All right, we miss you guys dearly, and we hope to see you soon.